You felt the change, something shifted between you and her. She feels distant now, cold, different, and you don't really understand why. You're watching someone slowly pull away from you, and it hurts more than you want to admit. If this message speaks to you, subscribe, because what you're about to hear is not the usual advice. It's the truth most men never get told. Let's talk about what really happened. She didn't just randomly lose interest. Women don't disconnect without a reason. Something inside her changed, and that change started with you. Not because you're broken, not because you're not good enough, but because you stopped being the man she first met. You slowly became someone else, someone reactive, someone always available, someone who needed her approval, her attention, her validation. And that destroyed the attraction. Attraction isn't built on effort alone, it's built on energy, presence, identity. It comes from a man who knows who he is and doesn't bend himself to be accepted. When she pulls away emotionally, she's not just drifting, she's observing, she's watching what you do next. Will you panic? Will you chase? Will you beg for reassurance? Most men fail right there. They send long emotional messages. They keep asking what's wrong. They try to fix everything with words. But every message pushes her further away. Because she's not looking for explanations. She's looking for strength. She wants to know if you're still the man she chose in the beginning. The man who doesn't need her, but chooses her. There's a big difference. Needing her means you fall apart without her. Choosing her means you are complete, with or without her. Women are drawn to the second and turned off by the first. So when she goes cold, your instinct tells you to chase her, fix things, talk more. But that never brings attraction back. What brings her back is something else entirely. Your lack of fear, your ability to let her go. Not as a game, not as manipulation, but as a real decision. You must be willing to lose her. Because the moment you're willing to lose her, you become valuable again. You become unpredictable, uncontrollable, grounded. And that creates desire. Desire isn't logical. It's not about being nice all the time. It's not about constant availability. It grows from uncertainty, mixed with respect. It grows from a man with purpose, options, direction, a life that doesn't revolve around her emotions. When she pulls away, she watches carefully. Do you crumble? Do you become needy? Do you get angry or bitter? Or do you keep moving forward? Do you stay focused on your mission? Do you stay grounded in yourself? That's what she's measuring. Most men think this is about love, proving they care. But she already knows you care. That's not the problem. The real problem is this: she stopped respecting you. And without respect, attraction dies. You cannot truly love someone you don't respect. And women especially cannot stay attracted without respect. So how did you lose it? You probably made her your entire world. You stopped prioritizing yourself. You dropped your hobbies, ignored your goals, spent less time with friends. Everything became about her. And that pressure is suffocating. A woman wants to be part of your life, not your entire life. When she becomes your mission, she feels the weight of it, and she pulls away because deep down, she senses you lost yourself, and she cannot respect a man who is lost, even if she still cares about him. So what do you do now? You rebuild yourself, not for her, for you. That's the only real path forward. Return to your purpose, return to discipline, start training again, start building again, stop checking her social media, stop waiting for her texts. Stop living inside her emotional moods. Create your own emotional climate. Become steady, unmovable, grounded, not cold, not distant out of anger, but deeply rooted in your own worth. When you do this, something changes in her. She begins to feel your absence, not just physically, energetically. She notices you're not chasing, not reacting, not trying to win her back. And a powerful question forms in her mind. Did I lose him? Well, that question is everything because it makes her rethink, remember, reconsider. She remembers the man she was first drawn to, the man with direction, independence, identity. But here's the hard truth. You cannot fake this. You cannot pretend to move on while secretly obsessing. She will feel it instantly. You must genuinely let go. And that requires real inner work. You must face why you became needy, why you abandoned yourself, why you handed over your power. Most men don't want to do that work. They want a quick trick, a clever line, an easy fix. But there is no trick, only transformation. You must become that man again. The man who stands strong, who knows his value, who doesn't collapse. And when you truly do this, something surprising may happen. You might not even want her back, because now you see clearly. You see where you compromised yourself, where you shrank, where you betrayed your own standards, and you realize something important. Real love never requires you to lose yourself. A healthy relationship is two complete people choosing each other, not two incomplete people trying to fill each other's emptiness. So whether she returns or not becomes irrelevant, because you are rebuilding your identity, your respect, your mission. And here's the paradox. The moment you stop needing her to return, she often does. Because you became attractive again. You became the mystery, the challenge, the man she must earn, not the man begging for attention. But this cannot be temporary. You can't pull back for 1 week and expect magic. This is a full reset, a complete shift in how you see yourself and how you live. Your worth does not come from her. It comes from your purpose, your standards, your self-respect. From that place, everything changes. Your messages change, your energy changes, your presence changes, you're no longer always available. You have boundaries, you say no, you walk away from disrespect, and women feel that instantly. This is a man who values himself. This is a man I could lose. That tension fuels attraction, not games, not manipulation, just real self-respect. Now, we must talk about another truth. Sometimes she is truly gone. Sometimes the relationship is over completely, and that's okay. It doesn't mean you failed. It means the chapter ended. People grow, people change, sometimes in different directions. Forcing something that has ended only creates pain and resentment, so you must accept endings with strength. Some chapters close, not as punishment by some, but as redirection towards something better, someone more aligned, someone who respects your path. But you only attract that after you rebuild yourself, after you are no longer desperate, no longer seeking validation, no longer afraid of being alone. Being alone is not the enemy. Losing yourself is. Most men lose themselves trying to keep someone. They sacrifice identity, purpose, backbone. Then they wonder why she left. She left because you left yourself first. She only followed your lead. So the way back is not through her. It's through you. Reclaim your time, your focus, your energy. Stop giving it away freely. Stop being the emotional support system for everyone. Become selective, intentional, protective of your peace. That is not arrogance. That is self-respect. And self-respect is magnetic. Most people don't have it. Most people live reactively, seeking approval, avoiding rejection. But you're not most people. You're the man who chose himself, who walked away from what weakened him, who built something real. That man does not beg, does not chase, does not convince. He simply stands in his power, and the right people feel it. So if she is pulling away right now, let her. Don't fight it. Don't resist it. Let the space grow. Use it as fuel. Remember who you are. Rebuild what you lost. Become someone you respect deeply. Not for her, for you, because in the end, that's what remains. Your integrity, your word, your self-respect. Never trade those, not even for love. Love without respect is empty. It's dependency disguised as connection. Real love is two strong people choosing each other freely. So become strong first, become whole first, become the man first, then see what happens. Maybe she returns, maybe she doesn't. Either way, you win because you didn't lose yourself. You didn't beg, you stood firm. And that foundation is worth more than any relationship. So start today. End the neediness. Stop overthinking. Return to your mission. Train your body. Build your skills. Invest in your growth. Create something meaningful. Watch your energy shift. Watch people respond differently. Watch her notice or not. And realize you are okay either way. That is freedom. That is power. Being a man is not about controlling outcomes. It's about controlling yourself. Your reactions, your standards, your path. Everything else is noise. If this resonated with you, subscribe now. More truth is coming, and you won't want to miss it.